Hello and welcome to our ninth video of AI and pedagogy. These videos are provided by Salto Digital. On this video, I will show you how to generate different kind of summaries and modify your own content. I will show you how to use Google Notebook LM, but several of its features are available in other tools as well. And on this slide, you will see the themes and aims of all these 12 videos. My name is Matlena Laakso. I'm an e-learning expert from Finland, specialized in AI and education. Notebook LM is a favorite of many teachers and other content creators, but also students can use it. It's a notebook with AI assistant, and as it's a product of Google, you need to sign it with your Google account. If your educational institution has this workspace for education by Google, then this is available to users of all ages. Otherwise, it has some restrictions who can sign in. Your data is not used to train AI, and uh, you should not share copyrighted content without the rights to do so. I will quickly show you how does it work, but just the basic things. So you start by uploading or linking up to 50 of your own materials like PDFs, websites, Google Docs slides, YouTube, and more. And nowadays you can also create content with AI using this deep research. Then you can use the chat to discuss with all the content you have uploaded in there, or you can generate many different kind of summaries like audio, video, infographic slides, and more. And then the third phase is that you use the content yourself, or you can share it to others with link. And be transparent about the use of AI and also the sources that you have used. So this is what it looks like. And in the headline, there's a title of a notebook, and then there are settings and sharing in the upper corner. Even though I have chosen English here as a language for my Google account and for this content, it is still giving me some guidelines and a user interface in Finnish language. Sorry about that. So here you can see the sources. I have 3 YouTube videos, and the fourth video is here just as a PowerPoint presentation. And after I created this one in November, they have added here this deep research and also possibility to search for sources from internet, but beware of these copyright regulations. And then here in the middle is the chat. And if you try this out, and my example gives you text in Finnish, just ask it to translate it in English and it will. And then here we have the studio. That is where you create the content. And this small icon, this pencil icon here means that you can choose what kind of flashcards you are creating or what kind of audio podcast you are creating. And then here in the lower corner is all the content that have been already created that you can watch. This is what it looks like, and then you just click Try Notebook LM and it will open to you. At the top, you can see a few notebooks. They are like examples that you can get familiar with this tool. And then when you scroll down, you can see all the notebooks that you have created when you start using it. And the first plus icon here means that you can create a new notebook. Left-hand side, you can choose which kind of sources you will add. You can download files, add websites, YouTube videos, and so on. And then here in the middle is the chat. And then there you can see the studio as I mentioned to you. And now I will open you this notebook which I have created previously. And I will soon share you the link if you want to have a look at this by yourself. So that's where I have all these videos and one PowerPoint. And in the middle, I can chat what four ethical considerations are outlined for using AI. It has also suggestions of the question that I can ask. So I can discuss with the with the text. And as you see, it will give also the sources where to find that information or where I can read more about that. I can also tell it how I want that chat to be. Do I want it to be a learning guide, or do I want the answers to be long or short? And then here I have the studio. So if I will, for example, create audio overview, I can choose whether both the language, long or short. I can ask for very critical podcast or debate or very short one or something to understand it a little bit more. And I can also give advice to target group or the special features that there should be mentioned. Or I can ask them to an advertisement of the Erasmus Plus course at the end of the audio. So you can give advice there. So let's check out what I have created for this notebook. So here's this charting generative AI. It means like a slide set. We can open it from here. So it creates slide set of my videos and slides, and all this content here are as an example. So I haven't checked out everything here, but you can go to original sources if you want to, or you can ask in which of these original sources you will find that information. Then I can open here the mind map. For example, if I click the practical AI tools, I can look what it will answer there, and I'm also able to discuss with chat about this mind map, and I can make questions. Then we have videos here. This is a 7-minute video. It's a bit like a slide set with voice, so it doesn't mean that it has animated everything. Let's make it a little bit quicker, and let's watch how does it start.
Generative AI, it feels like everybody is talking about it, right? But what does it actually mean for your work, for your creativity, heck, even for your future? In this explainer, we're going to cut right through all that noise. We're going to build a clear, simple way to think about this incredible technology so you can use it creatively, effectively, and this is the big one, safely. Okay, let's jump right in. So first things first, AI isn't some futuristic idea from a movie. Not at all. It's already here and it's
Then you can create quizzes here. I need to zoom in a little bit. And then when I answer, it told me that wasn't quite correct. And then I got the right answer. And then I can ask it to explain why my answer wasn't right. So that's when it will open the chat. And then I can go again to the next question. And this was right. Okay, then we will go next, and so on. And then we have these podcasts, and you can choose here how quickly is it talking. You can download the podcast, and this interactive means that you can join in to the discussion. But let's listen to the beginning.
Welcome to the deep dive. Today we've got a pile of material from some top e-learning experts, and our mission is, well, pretty simple. We want to cut through all the hype and get to the absolute a nice to have.
That's exactly right. And we're really synthesizing these sources to focus on one key difference.
Okay, then
It's
I
the
will show you the flashcards. So there are questions, just zoom so that we will see, and then I can check out the answer. And if I want to, I can ask for explanation, and that will again happen in the middle of the web page in the chat. And then I can go to the next flashcard and the next one. If I know it, I can just click to the next one. But when I want to check out if I'm right or ask for explanation, then I will need to turn it. And this is an infographic created with the same notebook. As you probably know, you can create infographics with ChatGPT, Copilot, and many other tools. But the advantages of using Notebook LM that you can download so much materials into them, and it's pretty good at keeping the focus on the materials you have created. It sometimes hallucinate, but not that much as many other tools. If you want to see the examples, the first QR code is the notebook that I just showed you. So sign in and have a look at the content. And when it's offering something in Finnish, ask it to translate it in English. And then I have the YouTube channel where I have added some AI generated podcasts and also some videos of my materials, typically from my blog post. In our next video, I will introduce you to idea of visualizing ideas with AI, especially with Napkin, which is one of my favorite tools, as well as this Google Notebook. Bye bye.